SpongeBob debuted on Nickelodeon in 1999. Since then, it has become the most successful original Nickelodeon show and has been popular for over 2 decades. Its popularity has remained and has spawned into memes from fans who have watched it when they were younger. It has gone on to create 3 theatrical movies along with its own spin-off. At the time of this video, over 260 episodes of SpongeBob have been created, with many more to come. But a show that is this popular is bound to have some plot holes. Today, we are looking at the top 10 plot holes that have existed in SpongeBob. Number 10. Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom appeared first in the 17th episode of SpongeBob during Season 1. It later appeared in Season 10 briefly, which aired nearly 2 decades after the original. We originally see SpongeBob stuck at Rock Bottom, as he and Patrick are trying to get to Glove World, but they get separated. Rock Bottom is a personal favorite episode of mine, and was definitely one of the most unique episodes, along with critics recognizing it as one of the best SpongeBob episodes ever. The location itself, Rock Bottom, is a massive hole, earning it a spot as number 10 on our list. Number 9. Pearl's Parents. Eugene Krabs has a daughter named Pearl, who has made numerous appearances throughout the series. While not technically a main character, she is one of the most reoccurring characters on the show. She is obviously a whale of some sort, however, Mr. Krabs is clearly a crab. We never learnt about or have even heard a mention of Pearl's mother, but unless she was also a whale, then Pearl was adopted. We will most likely never really learn about Pearl's true origin, but considering she is a whale, especially one of a large size compared to most characters that we've seen on the show, her mother must have had a massive blowhole. That earns her mother an easy spot at number 9. Number 8. The Trench. In the SpongeBob film, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, which debuted in 2004, we see SpongeBob and Patrick on their quest to help save Mr. Krabs. But on this journey, they encounter a massive trench, where they have to be men to cross it, as they are incredibly scared of what lurks beneath it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is why I'm afraid of the ocean. Alright, anyways, the trench itself is a good portion of the film, along with its massive size, earning it a spot as number 8 on our list. Number 7. SpongeBob's Upper Right Hole. Number 6. The Bubble Bowl. We see in my all-time favorite episode, and the highest rated episode of the series according to users and critics over on IMDb. In this episode, Squidward gets a chance to make a performance at the Bubble Bowl. For most of the episode, we see that the town is a disaster and terrible at creating music. But at the end, they pull through for Squidward to perform the song Sweet Victory. However, they rise out of the ground into what appears to be the Super Bowl. The hole they come out of is incredibly large, as able to fit most of the town on it, and takes up a good portion of the Super Bowl field. The size of the hole, along with the significance that had in arguably the best episode of SpongeBob, was a no-brainer to include it on our list. Number 5. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy had been reoccurring characters on SpongeBob for years. They were fan favorites along with SpongeBob and Patrick's heroes, who had multiple episodes focused on them. However, in 2012, the voice actor of Mermaid Man, Ernest Borgnine, passed away. And in 2019, the voice actor of Barnacle Boy, Tim Conway, passed away. Since Borgnine's death, we have not seen the current old versions of these characters, but have seen younger versions of them. Their deaths have left a massive hole in my heart, earning them a spot on number 5 on this list. Barnacle Boy has definitely earned his long-time title that he has been craving, Barnacle Man. May they rest in peace. Number 4. SpongeBob's Lower Left Hole. Number 3. The Alaskan Bullworm. The Alaskan Bullworm appears in the Season 2 episode Sandy, SpongeBob, and the Worm. During Season 2, the worm terrorizes the town of Bikini Bottom, but we see the worm is incredibly long as it chases Sandy and SpongeBob after they were trying to track it down. The length of the worm is essentially its whole mouth, down to the tail, or essentially just the end of the worm, which earns it its spot as number 3 on our list. Here are some honorable mentions. Your Mom. Atlantis probably had some massive holes around, but we never really got to see enough of it, so we can't really say for sure. David Hasselhoff, who also appeared in the SpongeBob movie that debuted in 2004, he helped save Patrick and SpongeBob by giving them a lift. But it's David Hasselhoff. That guy's gotta have a big hole. And Glove World. Glove World itself we only see a couple times, but they mention it a few times as well throughout the series. Considering it's a world devoted to the concept of gloves, I mean, depending on how big your hand is, Glove World may have had some massive holes. But we never really had that contribute to the plot, nor did any of these other ones mentioned. So, they didn't really deserve a spot on their list, but they deserve to at least be mentioned. And finally, number 1, the Alaskan Bullworm. The Alaskan Bullworm appears in the Season 2 episode Sandy, Spongebob, and the Worm. During Season 2, the worm terrorizes the town of Bikini Bottom, but we see the worm is incredibly long as it chases Sandy and Spongebob after they were trying to track it down. We then have Patrick make the suggestion of pushing the town somewhere else, which is easily my personal most quoted line of the show, to just push it somewhere else. But they eventually push the town somewhere else, and then the Alaskan Bullworm ends up landing on the town. But from what we can see here, they pushed Bikini Bottom into some trench that looks massive when compared to the already massive Alaskan Bullworm. This lands it as a number 1 spot on our list of top 10 SpongeBob plot holes.